The West has played one of its most dangerous cards yet against Russia, and the consequences could ignite the flames of a global war. What just happened? NATO's chief made a high-profile visit to Ukraine, a direct challenge to Russia's long-declared red line. Putin had repeatedly warned that if Ukraine made even the slightest move toward NATO membership, Moscow would unleash devastating force not only on Ukraine but across Europe. Yet today, NATO's presence in Kyiv signals that this line has been crossed, and the world is now staring at the brink of escalation. But that's only half the story. Europe just froze $300 billion worth of Russian assets. From that frozen pool, nearly $9 billion was handed directly to Ukraine, not from Europe's own banks, not from American taxpayers, but from Russia's seized wealth. It was presented as a loan to Zelensky, but in reality it was daylight robbery. Russia sees this as outright theft, and Moscow has already warned that such an act cannot go unanswered. Now think about what this means. Ukraine is being pushed into NATO's arms, its economy propped up with stolen Russian money, while Western leaders celebrate as if they have pulled off a masterstroke. But in Putin's eyes, this is nothing less than betrayal. He had made it crystal clear to Trump and to Europe that Ukraine's NATO membership was the ultimate red line. By crossing it, the West has guaranteed that nuclear options will remain on the table. The strategy is chilling, with Russia's assets scattered across Europe, the U.S., and even Israel. Western powers plan to siphon these billions into Ukraine's war effort. But corruption is certain. Out of $300 billion, most will disappear into pockets, while only a fraction becomes weapons. That is why Russia is determined to secure territories rich in minerals and resources, to balance the financial plunder now underway. Meanwhile, tensions ripple beyond Ukraine. In India, regime change rumors are rising as pressure mounts over Russian oil imports. In China and Iran, similar pressure campaigns are unfolding. Clearly, this is no longer just about Ukraine. It's about reshaping the global order, using war as leverage. Zelensky, under pressure, is offering negotiations with Moscow, but only under NATO's shield. That shield means if talks fail, NATO forces could directly enter the battlefield. And if that happens, Europe's cities will stand in the crosshairs of Russia's missiles. The nuclear warheads that Putin has kept in reserve for years are being prepared for exactly this moment. This is why today's developments are so dangerous. The West has not only provoked Russia militarily, but humiliated it financially. By arming Ukraine with Russia's own frozen money, they've turned this into a personal vendetta for Putin. And history shows, when a superpower is cornered, the outcome is catastrophic. The coming days will decide whether Ukraine's NATO ambitions